Rayan Cherki brace. What are we saying, guys? Smash these likes up, man. Rapid time. Quicker than I went live, innit? You know what I mean? We're looking a little dark. We're looking a little dark, bro. Hell dark, innit? No. What we're saying, chat. Can see me on that. Kitchen B, innit? We're in the hotel room / studio room, but I don't know if that's too dark. Can you actually see me? Can you see me on that? Let me know if you can see me, otherwise I'll move to a better place. But I feel like you can't see this side of my face, and it's pure dark, innit? Remote B. It's facts. It's actual facts, bro. Are you kidnapped? I'm doing the kidnapping, bro. I'm doing the kidnapping. You think I've gone? Where you think I've gone, mate? Where you think I've gone? You think it's just a coincidence that I step on a plane and then Man City are linked with 3 players? Are you mad, bro? You not trust me? I'm all right, yeah? All right, buzzing. Situations, we're going to have to situation today, chat, because you know what we're saying. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Smash the likes up, people. Get these likes up. So, smash these likes up, people, if you've not done so already. Bro, we've been moving mad. I can't lie. I uploaded the video before, and I was like, yo, that video's uploaded, chilling. And then I was just like, I'm not at my standard place of work / residence. So that means there's going to be loads of news, yeah, that drops today, because that's typically what happens when I go on vacation. Yeah, loads of news drops. You know how it is. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we're moving mad, chat. Chat, we're moving mad. Rayan Cherki, bro. Rayan Cherki. I mean, this is a guy, yeah, who we've been linked with. Well, we've not actually been linked to him. That's a lie. We've not been linked to him at all. This has been a name that people have been talking about for time, saying, yo, we need a creative player. We need someone who can get us goals, get us assists. This is a player that's obviously doing bits, and he's available for so cheap. He's available for so cheap. You've been saying Cherki for time. Bro, he's available for, honestly, he's been available for so cheap, man. He's like 20. Yeah, exactly. Facts. This is facts. It's 20, 25 million. He's got a release clause. Yeah, I'm bringing it up now. Man City have joined the race for Rayan Cherki and are looking at the Lyon midfielder as a potential summer signing. Clubs widely believe the 21-year-old has a release clause of around 20 to 25 million pounds, bro. I'm sorry, but to me, I just feel like it's a no-brainer. Chat, I just feel like it's a bit of a no-brainer. It's a release clause, isn't it? It's a release clause. Low risk, high reward signing. Oh, this is facts, bro. And I'm not being funny, yeah? But like some people, I've seen some people on Twitter be like turning their nose up at this signing, yeah? But like, I'll be serious. What else are we going to do? Everyone's been slacking off Morgan Gibbs-White, apart from Pulpy, saying this is a dead signing. Like, why the hell are we signing Morgan Gibbs-White? You know, Liverpool are getting Verts and we're getting Morgan Gibbs-White. What the hell are we doing? And then we get linked with an actual baller, yeah? And then people are like, nah, I don't want it. Like, bro, I'm not being funny, yeah? But we're not in a good position, mate. Yeah, in terms of like going getting some top like secure talents. For me, you've got to go and get him. Yeah, I think if he's available, I think it's just a no-brainer. And I know we're not going to get him and Morgan Gibbs-White. I think that would be unlikely, especially given the comments that Pep's made about like small squad and all that kind of stuff. And you know, like Pep loves the unks and shit like that. I don't think this rebuild is going to be like a full-on knock the house down and then buy loads of new players. I think it's going to be like replace a couple bricks with a couple of new bricks. So I don't think we're going to get Gibbs-White and Cherki, mate. But there's no reason why you couldn't do both. Like I say, we're not going to do that. But I'm just saying, I'm just throwing it out there and saying there's no reason that you actually legit could do that if you wanted to. Let me show you this on screen, chat, yeah? Smash these likes up as well, people. Come on, man. Get these likes up. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel as well if you're new. Right, look at these numbers, mate. Yeah, look at these numbers. Look at these numbers, bro. Let me zoom in so you can see it. Yeah, otherwise you can't see the numbers. Otherwise, no numbers to be seen. Right, there we go. Let me know if you can see that, chat, yeah? But basically, what this says, yeah, for the people that can't see it, yeah, is that he played 44 games, bro. Yeah, scored 12 goals and got 20 assists. Oh, but it's only Lyon, bro. But it's France. Oh, anyone can score goals in France. Anyone can. Boys, come on, man. What are we doing here? Yeah. What we doing here, Bray? Like, I'm not being funny, mate. Yeah, but we've got a couple 2-2 wingers at our club now that can't hit a GA for love nor money, mate. So I'd rather get this guy in that can actually do it, bro. Yeah, I'd rather get this guy that can actually do it, mate. Yeah, 20 assists is no joke. Also, yeah, look at those Europa League numbers, mate. Yo, look at that Europa League numbers. 4 goals, 8 assists in the Europa League. Like, so, you know what I mean? It's not just he's doing it in France. He's not just doing it in France. The fact says he's doing it everywhere, mate, because he's doing it for Europa League as well. Now, I thought this added bonus, yeah. I thought my guy was Algerian as well. Yeah, so I thought, yo, come on. I sit here getting the Algerians back together, innit? But turns out he's not Algerian. The guy's actually French. So that's an L. Yeah. L French. But yeah, we might still be getting one in it. You know what I mean? I ignore it. Make sure you're checking out that video on the second channel, more LB. Oh, that comp, by the way, is crazy. He is Algerian. What? Bro, I swear down he's not Algerian. I went on Wikipedia before. A guy said he's French. Yeah, see, French. Bro, French. Not Algerian, bro. He might have been born in Algeria or something, innit? No, he wasn't born in Algeria. He's born in Lyon, bro. He's fully French. He's born in France. He plays for France. Bro, he's French. Oh, he's half French. Oh, he's half French. All right. Well, get yourself in the Algeria team, bro. Come on, man. 20 years old. You're 21 years old. You've still never been picked for France, bro. Yeah, get yourself in the Algerian team, lad. Yeah, you and fucking Cherki, mate. Yeah, next generation of Algerian top dons, mate, coming to City and cooking up the gas. I have to say, though, boys, yeah, I do feel like we might be entering our vibe era. And what I mean by that is we are entering a period of our football club, ladies and gentlemen, where I don't think we will be as successful as the previous 6 years. And don't worry, guys, I'm not saying that in a negative way. I'm saying it in a way which says, listen, if we're getting Ait Nouri, yeah, he's going to ball out, mate. Yeah, he's going to ball out. If we get Cherki, he's going to ball out. But, you know, consistency with these ballers, I don't know if it's going to be there. I think this is a deal, yeah, that for me, if you're not getting Gibbs White, the thing is with Gibbs White, bro, yeah, it's like there's been a bit of gaslighting going on, yeah. I've got to call the cops, chat. Yeah, I've got to call the 999 because for me, I think we've seen a couple 2-2 people gaslight a little bit, yeah. Yeah, listen, Gibbs White might be a decent player, right? I'm not going to lie. I put my hands up and say I think he's a good player, right? I've always said that. I think he's a good player. I don't know whether he's going to cook at Manchester City, but he's a good player. But let's be real. This guy ain't worth £70 million, Bray. He's not worth £70 million. He's not nowhere near that figure, mate. Yeah. So if Forest are sitting there saying, yo, we want 100 mil, which was the initial asking price, maybe they've dropped it to 90, 80, 75. But I'll be real with you, man. Like, that's a lot of money, mate. That's a lot of money. Also, that then causes a bit of an issue because 2 weeks ago or last week, you put out a press statement saying that you're pulling out of the Verts deal because it's too expensive. And then you're going to go and spend 70-odd million quid on Morgan Gibbs White. So I think City now might be assessing their options on this Cherki deal and Morgan Gibbs White deal. And maybe they're sitting there going, we want Morgan Gibbs White, but it's 70-odd million quid, mate. 70-odd million quid for Morgan Gibbs White. And like, listen, again, I'm happy to bring this guy in. I'm happy to bring Gibbs White in. Like, obviously, I'm not going to be over the moon if we get him and like, I'm not going to be gassed. But I've said I think he's a good player and I think he could work. But if you're paying that sort of money, you need to know that they're going to work, mate. Yeah, that's like, that's not gamble money, is it? That's not casino money. This money here for Rayan Cherki is casino money for Manchester City. And I know people will look at that and think it's disgusting and there'll be some fans here. You know what I mean? Bro, I'll be real. If you offered me now Gibbs White, yeah, for 70 mil or Cherki for 30, I'm taking Cherki. I'm taking Cherki. I think there's one, obviously, for the club, which I don't really care about that much, but like for the club, obviously, it's a lot better because, you know, it's more than half price. So you should be buzzing about that. He's much younger. He's 21 as opposed to 26, I think Gibbs White is. And listen, there are some pros to Gibbs White. Of course there is. He's homegrown. He's played in the Premier League. He's Premier League proven to a certain degree. He's had a fantastic season. He's got that up and down pace. And I mean, the different players, they're fundamentally different players. I mean, they're completely different, really. So there's no point in really comparing them. But I just think that, like, I don't know, man. I just feel that like maybe Cherki is like, it's a gamble worth taking. And listen, we could be sitting here in January, right? Yeah. We could sit here in January and be like, yo, this Cherki deal ain't worked. Who cares? It's 25 million. But we could be sitting here in January with one of the best creative talents in Europe on our hands. And I just think to myself, I just think that's a gamble that we've got to take, man. And like I say, you could get both of them, absolutely, because they don't play the same role at all. They're completely different players and completely different positions. Like I say, I think Gibbs White's more of an up and down, box-to-box midfielder, whereas Cherki, for me, would be utilised either as a right winger or as a straight-up 10. So completely different. So you could get them both. You absolutely could get them both. And would that mean you don't get Tijani Reinders and you drop it? I don't know what it means, but what is obviously happening here is I think City are making contacts with various different players, agents and clubs to see what the situation is, and then they'll have a conversation together. Pep, Tiki, Viana, maybe Khaldoon will get involved, and then they'll go and start splashing the cash, man. But I think this one for me is just a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. It's a low risk, mad high reward. One of the best risk reward ratios you're gonna find in football. I can't lie. And if it doesn't work, you spent 25 million on him. You know, send him back to France, you'll probably get 15, 20 million back from him anyway. So it's a chill. It's a chill. Let me know what you guys are saying on it. Smash these likes up as well. I'm going to read some of your comments now, see what you guys are saying. Morgan Gibbs White, and we are finished, says Wayne. In the mud, Gibbs Blanco in the mud. Pulpy says, hold the door. I don't know who that's about. Lou says, we need to bring back our world-class press. Cherki ain't that guy right now. I think if you put him in a 10 position with Haaland in front of him, two wingers and two midfielders in Reinders and Rodri, I think it could work. But, you know, there's been a lot of talking about his work rate and is he lazy and all that kind of shit. And, bro, I don't know, man. I've not watched the guy enough yet to know whether he's lazy or not ever. But I still think he's such a talented player. Like, you can see that he's such a talented player. And I think sometimes you just have to take that risk. And this season, they're seventh. France, they beat us. Alphabet says Cherki too slow. Okay, interesting. Cherki's a maverick. Angel says I'd take Cherki over Morgan Gibbs White. Does he play 10 often? We can have a look at that in a second, bro. Big up Echo Falls, who says hashtag make City North African again. Cherki / Ryan Nori, bring now. Come on, man. Yeah, come on. We need these African ballers in the team, man. Although you don't get too many in it, you know what I'm saying? Because not cancel B because of AFCON in it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you definitely get a few, man. I know it's got to happen, man, in my opinion. Yo, big up Vish says miss a couple of streams. Big up Bray. Hope you're good. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm buzzing actually because there's been so much news that's dropped today. It's actually wild, man. Like I can't actually believe it. And this Rayan Cherki news. They've got the same first name in it. Ryan Nori. Is it called Ryan Nori? Nori. Full name. He's called Ryan Nori. No way. So we could have two Ryans in the team. Come on. Team Ryan, Ray. Now I'm actually buzzing, bro. Like, I feel like we're close. We're close to making big moves, man. I think this Tijani Reinders deal could be close. There has been a bit of news to say, AC Milan are playing hardball and that or whatever. It could be a little bit longer, but they're close to going to play hardball. They're not going to let Serie A midfielder player of the year just walk out the team, mate, are they? So, yeah, I think that'll get done soon. And then this Cherki news is very interesting. I just don't know is this an alternative to Reinders or is it an alternative to Gibbs White or are we getting all of them? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not sure what's going on there, but I think City have to look at it. It'd be stupid for us not to look at it. Let me actually read the article, boys. Let me actually read the articles. I smashed these likes up as well. Right. So the article says Manchester City have joined the race for Lyon midfielder Rayan Cherki as Pep Guardiola rebuilds his squad for next season. To read this article for free, enter your email address. What do you mean, man? What do you mean? What are you talking about, Bray? What do you mean? Enter my email just to read an article about Cherki, bro. I'm deadly serious, man. Why every website you got to go on these days, yeah? Oh, you got to pay to read the article. Get out of here, man. Yeah. Jokers, bro. Jokers. You know, all these guys waffling, man. I just want to read the article, bro. It's crazy, man. I smashed these lights up, innit? Right, let me have a look at some. Let me have a look at some of the other news that's come out. But yeah, let me do a poll in the chat. Yeah, let me do a poll in the chat. Oh, this will be a good poll, you know. I actually am not too sure what you guys are saying. Cherki, yeah, or MGW, bro. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I'll do the price as well. 70 mil. In fact, 75. No, I'll be at 70 mil. That's what it says. 70 mil, 25 mil. Yeah. But attitude problems, POS. Yo, this is gonna be a good poll chat. Quality issues. Right, poll in the chat, guys. Smash the likes up while you're voting on the poll. I'm going to predict that you guys are going to say Cherki at a 65%, sort of like whatever the word is, you know, like majority vote in it, you know, like democracy and that. I think it's going to be 65%, mate. I reckon 65% of you guys are going to say Cherki, and the rest are going to say Gibbs White. But yeah, let us know what you're thinking of that. If you're watching back on replay, let me know in the comment section as well. I will come to these super chats in a second, guys. But yeah, there's been some more news about Pep Guardiola's backroom staff, his assistant manager, and a goalkeeper as well. So it's all been popping off today, mate. It's actually all been popping off. Let me go through these chats and then we'll hit the poll and then we'll go through some of these other stuff. Yo, big up Vish, man. Big up to Ash. There's Ryan Cherki Garcia for under 110 is a madness. Well, yeah, you could get that under 110, couldn't you? You could get that under 110. And why would they need to save money on Cherki and Garcia? Could they be looking at a big signing, guys? Someone say, like Rodrigo. I don't know. Seems a bit weird, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that is cheap. But are you getting cheap players because they're cheap? You know what I mean? That's the question. All good and that. You know what I mean? Saving money. I'm all down for the football club saving money. Yeah, big up to them. Is that what is that? There's something on the screen. Well, that is. You see that, guys? There. I don't know what that is there. Let's see that. No, I don't know what it is. I don't know what that is. Yeah, are you getting cheap players because they're cheap and rubbish? Or are you getting cheap players because you're just opportunistic and you know you're getting good deals in the market? Like when we got Haaland for 50 million. You know, that's the question. You know what I mean? That is the big question. Your shout out to MCFC Bray says big up Bray. Viana moving mad. Do you think Garcia and Cherki happens or will it be Costa MGW? Well, this is the big debate, man. I went on Twitter before I went live and I seen what people were saying. I still think they're going to get Gibbs White. Get Gibbs White. And I would be surprised if they got Gibbs White and Rayan Cherki. Not because it's not possible, because it's absolutely 100% possible to get Gibbs White and Cherki. I would just be surprised if the club did that on top of Tijani Reinders, unless that's collapsed. So I still think it's going to be Gibbs White. And Garcia is interesting because Garcia is going to be about half the price of Costa. But by all accounts, City seemed pretty set on Costa from what we were reading, release clause and all that. But again, there was a couple of rumours coming out about a month ago. I don't know if you guys remember. I don't know if we spoke about it on stream. I'm sure we probably did. But the release clause for Costa, I think, correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, yeah, but I think the release clause for Costa is 60 million euros. And I remember seeing something saying City wanted him for 40. That's quite a drop, 60 to 40. You know what I mean? You're looking at a third drop there. So maybe if City have not had any success in trying to get that price down from Porto with Costa, maybe they just moved on to Garcia. But I also seen that apparently Garcia has rejected Barcelona for someone in the Premier League. So maybe, I don't know, it's weird, isn't it? It is weird. Big up Brennan, he says, if City are serious about winning, they'll be absolutely ruthless in the next couple of windows. Time will tell. Yeah, we have to be ruthless. Absolute facts. Absolute facts. Garcia costs like 15 million. Again, this is the thing, right? Is like, if you think Garcia is like good enough to be the City goalkeeper, why would you spend another 35 million quid on Costa unless you thought he was a level raiser? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen this guy play, to be honest with you. I've seen some people on Twitter say he's a good goalkeeper, but he costed too much. But I never seen this guy play. We'll have to do some scout alongs on that. Has he been selected for the Spanish squad, chat or nah? Is he in the Spanish squad? If he's in the Spanish squad, he might have to hit up some Spain watch-alongs, man. Might have to hit up some Spain watch-alongs if he's been selected for Spain. But I've never seen him play. He's fire, yeah. Yeah, I've never seen him. He's in the squad, yeah. I wonder if he gets a game. I wonder if he might get a game. Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll come on to that in a second, though. Let me just to finish off these super chats, yeah, and then we'll move on to some of these other topics, especially this assistant manager that apparently leaving, which is kind of mad. Yo, Big up Alan says Cherki's a Hazard 2.0. We need to get him. Bin Morgan Gibbs White says Al. Listen, mate, I'm down for it potentially. What I don't get about this year is they're not the same player at all. They're completely different styles of football player. So why we would not get Gibbs? Also, yeah, weren't we told by everybody on Twitter and that it was Gibbs White and Wirtz? That's what they told us, isn't it, chat? When we was out there saying we can't get Gibbs White instead of Wirtz, people were saying, "Yo, what the hell? Like it could be both." I love that. If we got Tijani Reinders, Gibbs White, and Cherki. Real talk, yeah. I'd be like, oh my days, that is legit. That is such a sick rebuild. I can't lie. But I just don't see it. City extra tweet bomber. Nah, you be serious or not? If this is some dead bomber, yeah, I'm ending the stream right now. Ooh. Right, let's come on to this. This is an interesting bomber. What? No way, man. No way. Nah, that is crazy, boys. Yo, let me get these super chats out of the way, otherwise I'll never get them done. And then I need to speak about this, man. This is crazy. Yo, shout out Alan. Yo, big up Aaron as well, man, for the 5 bomb. Yo, big up to you. What a legend. Big up to you, man. W's in the chat, innit? Whoa, what a guy. What a guy. Big up to you, man. I appreciate it. Shout out to AK as well, who's also dropped a gifted. What a guy. Big up AK. Legend, bro. Legend. Big up AK. Big up Aaron for the 6 total gifted memberships on the channel. Shout out Snoopy as well. He says, do you think Sporting Director leaving Newcastle could affect Liverpool pursuit? If Howie's running their window, I'm worried he won't sell. I don't have a clue. I have no idea, bro. Listen, for me, it's all about finances with Newcastle. If they don't need the money, they won't sell him. If they need a bit of cash, they might sell him because he's a right back. They'd rather sell him than the midfielder or Isak, and maybe even Gordon. But Snoopy, I have no idea, bro. I have no idea. Yeah, I can't answer that, bro. I have literally no idea, bro. Shout out Imran for the 2. Appreciate it, bro. And shout out to Eric. Says Cherki instead of Morgan Gibbs White probably means that more unks are staying. I mean, again, potentially, you have to do the maths on the squad size, bro. You have to do the maths on the squad size and see how many players you've got in there, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Because it all depends on how many players you've got in the squad. Pep says 23. He did say he didn't want 24. Could you have 24 and get away with it? I don't know, but he said 23 was the max that he said before he started saying that he was gonna leave the football club. What a guy, Pep, mate. You're a crazy guy. I can't lie. Right, guys, this is interesting, really interesting. So the other day we got news that Carlos Vicens, yeah, who's one of the assistant coaches at Manchester City, is leaving the football club with a rumoured move to SC Braga, which came to most City fans, I think, as a bit of a yay, because apparently he was responsible for our set pieces. So respect for, being part of the winning teams and that and shit, but he was apparently in charge of the set pieces, which I think are absolutely horrific. So I'm kind of low-key glad he's gone. However, bro, we're moving mad, I can't lie. Inigo Dominguez is also leaving the football club. But not only that, Juanma Lilo, who's Pep Guardiola's assistant coach, is set to leave this summer. Now, does that mean we've got a return for Fernandinho? Does that mean we've got a return for Fernandinho, bro? Interesting, man. I don't know. Listen, we've obviously heard some rumours on the grapevine over the last 3 or 4 months that Fernandinho might be returning. Fernandinho, when he left, remember, when Fernandinho left, he said that this wouldn't be the end. He would come back one day. Is Ilkay Gundogan? What about Ilkay Gundogan? Will Ilkay Gundogan be moved from a player to a coach, or could he do both? Could it be a bit like a coach and a player, like a 50-50 sort of thing? Or are we about to be bringing in one of the greatest midfield players of all time to be our assistant? Andres Iniesta. Maybe he's retired from football now, Iniesta. He's retired. So maybe Pep's going to bring him in. Obviously, he probably wants to get into coaching like Xavi did. And what better way to get into coaching by going being an assistant coach with your former manager? Potential. Who knows? I'd like to see Fernandinho come back in, to be honest with you, man. Fernandinho, for me, is one of the most professional, elite players we've ever had at this football club in terms of mentality, professionalism. Just, I think for me, if it was my responsibility to pick a coach, I'd pick Fernandinho. Now, of course, you could look at bringing Iniesta in, and that'd be great and stuff, but Fernandinho gets it, man. Fernandinho knows the league. Xavi's not going to come in and be an assistant manager. Why would Xavi go from being a La Liga winner to being an assistant? He's not going to do that. I'd like to bring in Fernandinho. Could you bring in Fernandinho and Iniesta? Maybe. But remember, too many cooks spoil the broth, guys, isn't it? So you don't want too many in there. Get a couple in, man. But Neil Warnock for the set pieces. Oh, you know what's actually disgusting? I'd actually do that, bro, because our set pieces are so bad, bro. I can't lie. Not going to lie, I'd bring in Kolarov as well. Yeah, it's up to Pep, innit? But Fernandinho, for me, has to come back, man. We need Fernandinho back. This guy, he not only was a mint player, like the way he played the game and read the game was so elite that we got to get this guy back, man. If he's available, get him in. Henry, I feel like has Henry given up in football coaching though? I feel like he's given up a little bit, no? Do you know what I'm saying? But bro, I'll be real, yeah. Get him in, get Henry back now, bro. Because I'll be real, at least he knows how to kick a fucking ball. Yeah, he can teach some of our attackers how to score some goals, bro. So maybe, we do need to get Henry. But would Henry come to City? Would Henry come to City while Arsenal are cooking? I don't know if he would, bro. I can't lie. I don't know if he would. Bring Kolarov as LB coach. Bro, I'm not being funny, but do you reckon Kolarov could teach Ait Nouri what to do? Like, I'm not being funny, mate, but Ait Nouri's a baller. Like, that balls out. Completely different player to Kolarov. Completely different player to Kolarov, man. Yo, what's this? LB check DMs. What DMs? Which app? Which social media application? AK. Which social media application for DMs, bro? It said check DMs, innit? But I don't know which DMs you mean. Bring in Elano. Nah, you guys are playing games now, innit? You guys are not serious. Yo, what is this? Bugatti. Oh my god. Wow, that's so cringe. AK, that is cringe. I'm glazing Nori. I'm not glazing Nori, bro. I'm not glazing Nori. Nori's a baller, bro. Nori's a baller. Have you not watched the compilation video on More LB? Go watch the compilation on More LB, man. The guy's mint, man. The guy's mega. Need David Silva's assistant. I think this guy's chilling. In life, innit? This guy ain't getting back into football, bro. This guy just wants to relax, man. He'll probably open like a wine, what they called, vineyard. He's probably going to open a vineyard, bro, somewhere in Spain, mate, and sell wine, innit? That guy doesn't need to get into football, bro. Yeah, his secrets need to be protected, innit? Gundo assistant coach in 2026 says Martin. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down for that. First, didn't Rooney want to be Pep's assistant? I feel like there was something reported about that. There might have been. But I can't lie, mate. His managerial record, doesn't it absolutely stink? I swear it absolutely stinks, man. I swear it stinks. Yeah? So, nah, you're all right. Typical British player, yeah, that just was good on that, but just turned into a terrible, terrible manager. Terrible manager. Because you know why? He don't work as a manager, innit? It's because And this is actually a credit, and I'm not actually cooking him because he was such a good, talented player. He didn't really need to learn the tactics in it because the guy was just too good. Sometimes when you're too good in that, you're cooked. Oh, apparently David Silva's already opened a vineyard in Canary Islands. There you go. There you go. Apparently he's already done it. Right, what's this here, Pulpy? What are you sending me, Bray? What is this that you send me? Seen this? Nah. Wow, that looks crazy. Yo, what the hell? Yo, we might have to open this up on screen, you know. That is a mad stat. That is crazy stat. Yo, chat, look at this graph. Also, Pulpy, whoever's done this, chill in it. You don't need to put that many on the screen. All right, boys. Yeah, I'll check it now, AK. 1 second, bro. 1 second, bro. Let me just get this on screen so people can see these stats. Where is it? There it is. Yo, check this. Edit your images using AI. Why is everything AI nowadays, man? You know what I'm saying? Everything. AI. Get out of here, man. Not you. Oh, no, dog on the screen. Right, look at this, boy. I don't know if you guys can see this in it because it's like there's so much data in it. But what you're looking at is this bit here, chat, yeah? This bit on the right where it says Rayan Cherki. He's in the aliens circle, guys. He's in the alien circle, man. Yo, this guy's an alien. Alien. You can't see. Basically, yeah, it's a graph of all the players in Europe, yeah, and Rayan Cherki's in like one of the best creative positions. He's better than De Bruyne and Messi, mate. Like he's in the Messi and De Bruyne. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, man. He's in the risk reward is just crazy on it, man. Like it might not work, yeah. He might be really bad at training and that Pep might hate the guy, but the guy's a baller. So for me, I don't care, man. And that's what I'm saying. I think we're about to enter our vibe era, mate. Yeah. We've been in our domination era. We've done domination, done, dusted, tick the box. Yeah. Now we're in vibe era, mate. Yeah. It's about getting these techie ballers on the ball and playing some sauce. That's what it's about, yeah. Playing some sauce. Not just sideways football, man. Yeah, we need the cure. We need the cure, bro. What's happened to my setup? I've gone scouting, bro. I've gone scouting. I'm doing the work in it, mate. I'm out here, yeah, on the phone doing deals. Yo, Cherki, bro. Guys, see you, bro. What, you think it's a coincidence that the day I step on a plane, 3 players are linked with Manchester City? Yeah, come on, guys. Have some faith in me, yeah? Honestly. You guys are disrespects on the run. It's crazy. Fabrizio B. Come on, man. But he's got an attitude. Yeah, I'm not arsed, bro. To be honest with you, like, listen, I would be arsed, Nish, if it was like 60 mil, 50 mil. I'd be like, yo, let's talk to me about this. What is it? But for 25 million, you think I care about an attitude for 25 million pound? Yeah? What are we doing here? Yeah? Like, bro, if it's 60 mil, fairs. Yeah, but not now. Not at 25. Don't talk to me about no attitude issues at 25. 25 mil. It is what it is. It is what it is. And, bro, you just tell me you sign him. Just say, listen, lad. Yeah, we are a professional elite football club that is trying to win back the Premier League and trying to win the Champions League. You fuck about, mate. Yeah, you get dealt with. Yeah, you'll be playing with the under-21, so it's up to you. You don't have an attitude. It's a stereotype these French people have on North Africans. Bro, let me tell you something, H, yeah? I'm going to have to go in a minute. My battery's dying, chat, yeah? Let me tell you something about this, yeah? I'm still yet to see a single shred of evidence to tell me this is actually true anyway, brother. It's just people keep on telling me it. People keep on saying he's got an attitude, LB, he's got an attitude. Where has he got an attitude? Is this just like wildfire? Has someone just started this rumor and then someone else said it and then someone else said it and then someone else said it and then I repeat it on the stream and say, oh, apparently he's got this, and then someone else says it. And, bro, where's the proof? Where's the proof? Give me an article. Someone link me an article, yeah? Someone link me an article to say, yeah, Rayan Cherki, terrible player in training, never turns up, pure late, blah, 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 blah. Bro, I don't care about that, man. Henry can do one as well, mate. Yeah, because I'm not being funny. Yeah, big up to him in that. Yeah, good player in that. Yeah, but I'm not being funny. Sometimes he's a little bit of a goody two shoes, mate. I'll be real. He's a bit, bro. He's a bit of a goody two shoes, Thierry Henry, mate. Yeah, what, bro? Get out of here, man. I'm not here for this. I'm not here for this. I'm not here for it, man. I'm not here for it. You just tell him, innit? Yo, listen. You're at elite club. You press. You do this. 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 And if not, it is what it is. But you're telling me that like every single player we've had over the last 10 years has been like mega, or like not mega, like you know what I'm saying? Like has been like not had an attitude problem. Like, what? What are we doing here? And again, it's 25 million, so I don't care. If it's 50 mil, then fair, isn't it? Or 60 mil, then maybe you take it. But again, I've still yet to see one shred of evidence that it's actually true. Yeah. 2, I actually think we need a bit of a twat in this team. Yeah. Lack of a better term. I think we need a bit of a dickhead in this team, boys. Yeah. Because I think this team's a little bit too nice, softy. Yeah. I want to get some. Yeah. See what he did when he was at Old Trafford. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. But I need this guy in my team, man. Check your Insta, LB. You'll have a laugh. Right. 1 second, bro. Let me check my Insta DMs, man. This guy keeps on saying it, innit? Sorry, bro. Are you talking about this Old Trafford today one? I lost my arm at Ogate to. What is this? I lost my presence. I lost my height. Oh, that's just incredibly cringe. AJ, that is incredibly cringe, bro. Big up Ash says Garcia not being called up means release clause doesn't go up 5 mil. Oh, good. Let's save another 5 mil there, Ash. That's great news. Shout out Sasha, says Cherki has a dreadful attitude. His only downfall. Again, Satcha, I've not seen a shred of evidence. Mate, I don't know if you watch him on the reg. I don't know if you've seen an article, but I've not seen anything like to back that up. I just heard people say it. So maybe you've seen it. Maybe you've seen an article. Maybe you watch him. I don't know, but I can't because I've not seen him, bro. I'll be real. Big up AK, check your private messages on Insta. Yeah, done it, bro. Big up for the donations and the membership, bro. Appreciate it. Big up Tinsay says part of Pep died when Ten Hag left. The GOAT returns. Yeah, he does. He's gone Leverkusen, isn't it? Come on. Big up Tinsay. Big up Mish. Oh, I've already read that one out. Yeah, but he's got an attitude. Facts. Players with flair are assumed to. Yeah, again, I agree, bro. Like anyone that doesn't pass the ball sideways 500 times a game nowadays has an attitude. So, yeah, sometimes people just waffle too much in it. I'll be real with you guys, man. It's kind of crazy. That's kind of what's this? There's little concrete evidence beyond vague speculation of attitude problems. Instead, it seems Cherki's youth and flair have been misconstrued as arrogance. That's from Breaking the Lines. It's because he doesn't pass the ball sideways, lads. He passes the ball forwards. He throws in a couple step overs. Oh, he must be bad, mate. He must have an attitude problem. Yeah, Balotelli had an attitude problem for me. Yeah, come on, man. Come on. Right, let's have a look at this poll chart. Let's have a look at this poll. Cherki. What? Or Morgan White, it would be 18% of people saying get Cherki. Wow. I expect it to be that high. But is it both? I don't know. Absolutely, it could be both. Is it going to be both? I don't know. Oh, Carlos Tevez had an attitude problem. Bro, I said this the other day on stream, JM, yeah. Deliver me the goods on a Saturday at 3 o'clock or at 12:30 or at 5:30 or at 8 o'clock or Friday night or Sunday at 2 or at 4 on Monday night, Tuesday night, or Wednesday night Champions League. And I don't care. I don't care, guys. Lag B, yeah, I'm on the hotel Wi-Fi, innit? I'm on a hotel Wi-Fi. But yeah, that's kind of crazy. That's actually wild. Robo back B. Are we back? Oh, nah. It's back, yeah. Yeah, I'm on the hotel Wi-Fi in it, so it's probably just a bit shit, to be honest. You know what I mean? I ain't got that fiber connection, chat. Chat, I ain't got that fiber connection on the road, man. I ain't got a fiber connection on the road. I've just got to deal with what I got in it, and it's not the best, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Well, let me just check City Extra before I go, see if there's any other news before I wrap it up. Make sure you guys, yeah, go and watch that Ike Nori video on the second channel, More LB. The link is in the description, man. Yeah, the link is in the description. Make sure you guys check that out, man. You got to check it out because honestly, that compilation video is one of the best I've ever seen. And I'm not even lying. I'm being deadly serious. Right, we covered that. Lilo's going. Goodbye, Lilo. Yeah, apparently Kevin De Bruyne was offered a contract from West Ham and Aston Villa, but he dipped. Espanyol goalkeeper Juan Garcia has an agreement in principle with Manchester City, as well as offers from Barcelona and Newcastle. City are continuing to pursue Porto Diogo Costa in case a move for Garcia fails. Okay. It's up to the player to decide. So it looks like City have agreed all the deals. It's just up to him to decide that. And then, yeah, this other one. City have added Club Bruges midfielder Duplia Pro. Oh, no, that's the league name. Duplia Pro, player of the season. Ardon Jashari to the transfer shortlist with contacts already taking place. He's valued at more than 35 million euros. But people are saying that's a CFG, innit? People are saying that's CFG, apparently. I don't know if that's legit. But yeah, it's what it is. Anyway, guys, smash the likes up if you've not done so already. Yeah, big up, man. Hopefully it's not lagged too much in it. Hopefully it's not lagged too much because we're on the hotel Wi-Fi, man. It's crazy. People whose opinion I trust say John Garcia is very promising. Yeah, I've actually never watched this guy once. I just didn't think. We were linked with him like a month ago. I thought, should I do some watch-alongs? I was like, nah, we ain't getting this guy. We're going to get Costa, and probably should have done him, man. Probably should have done him. Still seeing it. We'll see. Cherki isn't really a release clause. It's just a gentleman's agreement. Great. Great news. Another gentleman's agreement. Love to see it. Shout out Keel says, Nunes had attitude problems at Wolves. Missed training when he was in for him. And he's been good as gold for us. Yeah, Keel. Bro, I'm with you, mate. I think it's a little BS, bro, to be honest with you. I think it's a little BS. Yeah, people do this all the time, innit? People do it all the time. When is B coming back? Thursday, bro. I'll be back on Thursday, innit? But I'll be live again tomorrow. Man. But yeah, do me a favor, innit? Make sure you guys go check that out on the second channel. LB, shout out Keel, man. I appreciate the donation, bro. Says LB, we got linked to a DM today. Yeah, that's the guy in it I was talking about. Also, this can only mean it's bye-bye for the Unks, all four leaving on mid. Yeah, maybe, but I don't see it, man. I don't see all four of them leaving. I'd get rid of all four of them, but I don't see it. I don't see it, man. I'm in Ireland, bro. No Wesley watch along on Wednesday night. Nah. It can't happen, bro. I'm not available. It's the toxic Cancelo. What's this? It's a toxic Cancelo attitude. We need to worry about locker room wussies. Need to stay away. Yeah, Cancelo had a little bit of an attitude, man. But again, he delivered. No one cared when he was delivering goods. You know what I mean? But then obviously it probably went a little bit too far. We dropped again. Right, I'm going to wrap it up because the internet's bugging out, chat, man. But smash these likes up. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel as well if you're new. Make sure you go check out that second video on the More LB channel. Link in description. But yeah, the internet's lagging, so I might as well dip. And the battery's dying anyway. But yeah, big up to you guys. Enjoy the rest of your night, innit? And if there's any breaking news, I'll go live later when I'm back. But probably not. I can't lie. The Guinness is muy bueno, mate. Muy bueno. Peace out, people. See you later.